With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage.
Let's rebound, y'all.
Together, your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them.
They got Saquon, too?
On the game's first play, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Barkley. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Barkley again, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete.
Tagovailoa's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh my goodness, what the heck are you doing?
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
Common sense.
16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Oh, there you go, Devin.
Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away? Really well done.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And the Pro Bowler Chris Jones able to work his way in and record the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock it away.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6, 4th coming.
The tackle made at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down.
There you go.
Here.
Tua Tagovailoa sack.
Let's get it, Devin.
By Devin Bush. A 7-yard.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To Barkley on the check down.
Oh,
and a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A gain of 11.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Remains tied, 0-0.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and
we going backwards every time on 1st down, dog.
Terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
First down, Akers, and brought
go,
down,
Cam.
but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I see Dallas, you can run block.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
He's got it. And he's brought down.
The first down pass.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 6 catches, 79 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
This is bow time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, dude. They ain't listening to me at all.
After one.
I'm sitting here like banging on it. I want to start. I want to score before the quarter ends.
Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Let's go.
Bo Scarborough, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we have the scoreless first.
Why does the ball feel like it's taking forever to get there or struggling
to get some action on the scoreboard?
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So
whether I accept or I
game
decline, Pat is good.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Oh yeah, so that's what that is. Guaranteed.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
He still
quite make it to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out come the Titans now. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua.
Yes, who's
Jaguar
that?
pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Javon Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
A returnable for Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts. But the good news for them, they got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, I mean, I like it if we block, but because we didn't block, I hate it. Like, what in the world happened here? Like, 2 guys? This is like... Well, he's a left tackle. He couldn't come over in time, but doggone. Alright, we're going to have to start double teaming him. Can't
usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
You run at the linebackers, make them have to fight off the block.
On 2nd down, Akers. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
All right.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
This set of downs.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left.
Do something. Okay.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play.
What the heck is that?
Just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done.
At their own 44 yards.
The offense takes the field, and we
really
turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
1st down.
Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
There you go, Devin.
As well as
fight off
continue
the
to
block.
feed him football. Some
Still
of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he's going to take this
across
midfield
Timmy.
into Jacksonville territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Give me that.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, the 20. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Pick 6.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
What an ugly way to catch. Looked like it was going to be clean 2 hands, and then just that left hand just jerked back. Hopefully we make this.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
That ball just is like annoying.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're
so
going to accept.
That one will be accepted. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Yeah, it's out of here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, 2.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that
That's
can work?
my dog.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Holding it down for
Second
the
quarter, you get
49ers.
points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I was coming to try to do something
his
to you.
intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It wasn't going to be no good
Defensively, Charles, they
intentions.
continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Oh.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Thomas on the return.
Absolutely nothing.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
That junk don't work,
But
man.
it's the
Chris
NFL. How
Jones
many
is
times
ready
we
to eat
watch
that up. But
14
this
nothing
looks
leads
good. I like the way they
evaporate
lined up.
quickly.
We got a double team out the gate. It just depends on
Continue to
what
run your
that
offense,
back
but
against.
don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock.
I will
Don't
take
start
that.
thinking about, hey, just take care of the
We
football.
will take
Keep
that.
attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and
Yeah,
make
we all
sure
right
you're
with this because
back.
Goddard can
You
block.
spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Juke don't stand a chance to work it in this game.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there
Going
on
down.
1st down.
Just accept the fact
A
that
good
you're
run there
going
off
down.
right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
Yeah, we ain't getting nothing
That's
up
how
that
they
middle,
constructed
dude.
their offensive
Them
line.
boys, right? They
2
got
yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
And the big
They
fella
got that
stuffed that
person
one up in a
look, that's
big
for sure.
way. I think doubling him
Oh,
has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him
Change this
first.
up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Is that bad?
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Are we serious?
Trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's 3rd down.
Yo.
And that throw behind his man, he missed
like,
him,
yo.
incomplete.
Yo.
So the failure to connect
That's
on 2nd down,
unreasonably
that leaves him staring up
inaccurate.
here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
So freaking
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
Oh, man, for real?
First play of the drive.
I'm out here trying to make sure that Julio
When
don't get
it's
it.
all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up.
Oh, he should have dropped that thing, man. That was a hit waiting to happen.
Past the 45 before being tackled.
Yeah, y'all call
Titans
it.
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go
He was
before
confident
half.
that he was going to eventually get a stop.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's
No,
another
he ain't
1st
found
and
no
10.
legs.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
That should be a continuation.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2 to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yeah, keep him in bounds.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
This is sketchy.
2 and now on first.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said it was sketchy. Alright. It's the risk that you run with no safety over the top. I was just trying to put faith in William Jackson.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board.
All right, y'all, we got 40 seconds and 3 timeouts.
That takes me back to our preseason tour.
We can do something.
Camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was
40 seconds with 3 timeouts can feel like 2 minutes. Can we get past 25?
Right there. Take that momentum,
No,
take that good
we can't even
feeling,
get
and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
We always need to get to the 20.
Full half to be played. And now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field.
Justin.
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other.
That play took up 10 seconds.
16 yards.
That doesn't seem right. But I guess.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Like, give me a sign that they ain't going to be defending their jobs.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I'm trying to get that speed popping, dog.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Seconds now on the clock.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller.
Oh,
they have about
my
5 or 6 plays per
goodness.
game. They call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities.
Y'all are terrible.
And they just did.
I mean, you really are terrible.
To make a big play.
How could...
That's going to hurt.
my goodness.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
All right. Well, they ain't going to give us that look again. I can guarantee you that.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see
That
what
man
happens.
thing is showing his head.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That is... Oh, man, I got robbed. I got robbed. There's no other way around it. I got robbed.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll be back to you in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening
I do not
weekend.
care about the halftime report, especially after getting played like that. I really do not. Keep your halftime.
The Jaguars in possession of
just
the
catch
lead,
the
and
dog
get the
on the ball.
football as we are
That's all I
underway
care
in the second half. Thomas.
Oh, come on. Why didn't you come down and block?
Past the 20 to about the 22.
Didn't block nobody.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite
I'm not going to
subjects,
be able to get over
tendency
that.
breakers, or
I don't
counters,
know
as
why
also
I'm
like
not
to
going to be
call
able to get
them.
over that.
You've done things in a certain way in the first
But
half,
I'm not going to be able to get over
and they've
that.
had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt,
I have to
show
get
one
over
thing,
that, though.
hit 'em with
I have to
something
move
else.
on.
Going right back to
Look,
Akers.
just accept the fact you're going to get screwed in a whole nother way. Get up, get up. Oh, man, you laying on somebody.
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's going to ride with you.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to
Got
break
that
big and go the distance.
Running the Goddard side. This is the value of that tight end that can block right here.
You can run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because you
I just like seeing that tight end block. I want to see
get the defense back on its heels.
like he literally opened up the hole for me like that. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful 72. Oh man, Moten, how do you okay, all right, but Goddard, thank you. You know what, Goddard, let's try to get you the ball right now. You deserve the ball right
3 short
now.
runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Let's see what you can do. Will they?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Close like that, though.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Yeah.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed,
Tried to get
great
him.
hands,
Oh,
and
yeah.
big
Well, we
bodies,
tried,
which
but
make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh,
And he'll
just
be
got hit
hit
when I
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few
Sherman
first downs
over
on
there,
this
that's
drive,
why.
but getting the incompletion
Like
there, that should give them
8.
something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go, Marquise. Oh,
And that'll be incomplete.
dang, I need Higgins in.
Took a pretty good
I need
shot
to
as
do
he tried
myself
to roll
two
that one
probably,
in.
dog. Because
Couldn't hang on
Higgins.
3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half.
Let's go, Justin.
Twice!
I knew I was going to get screwed again.
Able to add to their lead on this opening drive in the 2nd half.
Yeah, but another touchdown was scored there.
Chad, this is becoming hard to
Game,
deal
and they're probably
with.
on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Oh my goodness, man. For real, that was a 1st down, dog.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard
Oh my
line.
goodness.
The
They got
Titans
Grant
offense
Duke. You
gears up for
little
their
ugly
first
busters,
possession
dog.
of the 2nd half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a
impressive
crucial
battle.
possession. But at the same time, they'd like to
Oh
get
my
things started and
goodness.
at least come
What the
away
heck
with
just happened there? You not catching Saquon. I'm sorry, dog.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
William, what the heck are you doing?
Quan Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on this.
William, you gave being very instrumental in giving up the 2 biggest plays of the game. What the heck are you doing? Who the heck does that? You screwed us. Oh boy, Chad, this is getting hard. This is getting hard to deal with, dog.
Sanders now to add the extra point.
Oh my goodness.
Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Those are the ones
real?
the offensive coordinators dream about. One play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
This is freaking amazing.
And he'll get it
Don't
up
work.
across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter.
All right,
it's
Dallas,
tied
give me that
once
blocking
more
again,
as they
dog.
begin with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Akers, the ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do
I'm about to
it.
get screwed. Again.
He's making sure he's judicious in taking.
There you go, Paris. He held on.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
What else?
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On the give, this is Akers. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
All right. Let's see what we can make him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, well, here we go. Another pass that's 10 yards off.
Tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Tate on the return. And just another 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come
Let's see
the offense
how we're going to get screwed this time.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Oh, come on.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
get that thing. There you go.
For Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar.
You ain't my
He was
dog.
trying to
I
push it
just drafted
downfield,
you
but the
because
safety
that's
bit him.
and he'll learn that you
make it
have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Good double team
He
on
got so
Chris.
excited
Thank
thinking
you.
his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the
Jukes
football.
never
And he'll work it across midfield
Sorry,
inside the 45.
Jukes.
First play of the drive going for 14. 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Let's get it.
Got him in. It's Brown.
Let's go,
And
Marquise.
down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes
Sorry, I
for
wasn't able to get you
24
approved
yards.
number 1 to play with.
24-yard gain.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to
Throw a
happen.
timeout.
And it turned into a really nice play.
Okay, they challenged him.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge.
Dang, I was hitting triangle too because he had all that field.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again
This
here.
is
It's
not what
second
I
and
want to
15.
do.
Now a run with Akers.
This is
And
not
nothing
what I wanted.
doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down.
Let's try this right here. Okay, if Sherman stays down, then I should have.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Ooh,
And this will be caught
good
inside the 10.
catch.
What a grab. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Paris at pylon, maybe, possibly.
He'll look to throw.
Oh my
Looking
goodness.
in zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB,
back to
I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
Definitely
Because
didn't
now
do
you
that.
have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Justin Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able
Oh,
to
we
throw
actually
it
got
away.
it. Oh, and the ball looked like it wanted to get
Out of his
there.
hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
21.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That,
Taken at the 15, a short
wow,
kick.
that
Now
looks
a
like
crease here as he's past the 30.
Rashard Penny on the
for the power to be all the way up there. Why is the ball? You 90 this.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Okay, we're gonna press in this situation right here. He running right into it. There you go. Javon Kinlaw.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this
Showing
one,
up.
but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him
Let's
to
see
get
if
back to
you
the
can
line of
get there.
scrimmage.
Can you
The
get there in
opening play of
time,
the drive
dog?
goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete.
I hit him anyway.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, it's y'all
Some
turn
might say that he's got looked at in and absorbed the contact, but even at his size, that's a tough throw to hold on to. And he was unable to on that attempt.
An incomplete
So
pass on
over
that
here.
last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
Somebody
here on
come
3rd
to the
down.
right. They route.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
Way to cover that.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there.
Can we get a 2-touchdown spread, Joe?
Thomas.
Good blocking. Thank you.
And past the 40.
Jeff Thomas is faster than that, but I understand why y'all rate him that low because he's a rookie and he's like got an attitude problem. That's why he got kicked out of Miami.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
And you come over here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers.
Oh, man, why did I feel like I should have got more than that?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Get in there. First down.
Have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They have the first down.
You guys getting a healthy dose of that, dude.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful?
Dang, my fault.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I'm so stupid. I seen him just standing
Holding on to the lead
there.
at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Jones has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama.
Come on, baby.
End zone.
There you go. All right, then.
Keelan
Earning some trust out there, dude.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
There you go. Who's that, Devin? Of course. He's making all the plays for us.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Can we do it again?
Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. The throw taken in by Cole. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Titans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Tua. And Tate's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's all I need. I'll take that.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why?
There you go, Cam.
So you're not protecting the lead.
It's so nice having a tight end.
You can go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run here with Akers. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Good stuff.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Flush to his right. He's going to take...
Oh, my goodness. The stupid quarterback slide doesn't... I tapped square and he did something. Forgot to double tap. Now I'm in a... Oh, my goodness, man. This is so freaking annoying.
A lot of times, of course, it's the offense here.
Why change?
Coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
All right.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
3 minutes, y'all.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Got it.
First and 10. At their own 18.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Go get him, dude.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't,
oh my goodness, dude.
It's not a very successful play.
Like, it is.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far.
Have something that bad in the game.
Able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Play me on that.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There's
this is
almost
Bo.
quote bubbles above the offense right now.
The power back.
Bam, boom, bam.
I ain't going to try to run away from him. I'm going to try to run over.
Moving the football.
And he is going to get this close to the
truck
first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 23.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Hold up. I should have 4 wide receivers. Yeah, that Higgins over there. But he's lined up with Richard. That's not going to work.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This will be caught by Brown. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Oh, my goodness.
His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Why is it such a short kick on 97 power?
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
That's going forever.
And the offense heading back out. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? And rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Ooh, thank you, Trey.
It's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it'll be second down. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Why am I
barely keeping up? And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Okay, so they don't listen to me. Get him.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Which way you going, Saquon?
A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up.
40 seconds is plenty of time.
They're going to get out of here with a victory.
First and 10 at their own.
So now the Jags down on the scoreboard. 40 seconds to go. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's see if we can get Cam Akers.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh,
right sideline, but
got what we wanted.
The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll look to throw.
Oh, yes, he dropped it.
Corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
I like what they did there, because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
A gain of
offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Y'all blitzing. Y'all in trouble.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Okay. Spike.
Getting it inside the 35.
No! What the heck is this?
A desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher.
It was supposed to be a spike. What the heck?
Jalen Thompson picks it. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So they elected to
my goodness, I hate Matt.
A Tennessee Titan victory, and they
really do.
Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Tennessee, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings.